and it will be over. I never hesitate to torture somebody, but somehow I do it when it's you. Knock yourself out. If that can pacify the demon inside Mion. I don't understand what he just said, so I try to repeat his words in my head. Are you serious? This doesn't even match the pain I inflicted on you, right? Knock yourself out, but promise me 2 things. After you have enough with me, let Shion go. Please. You've already done enough to make her pay for sneaking into the shrine storage. Please. Do you really care more about Shion than about yourself in this situation? Yes. I am Mion, Sonozaki Mion. When Keiichi is concerned about Shion, that makes me emotional. The second request is, after you finish all this, just go away. Give Mion her body back. That's all I want. Shouldn't you be begging for your life? Can you make it 3 promises? The third one is don't kill me. You said 2 promises first. It's too late. That's a shame. I still like that part. I do like that. That's funny. I like that because that's when I can inject myself into Keiichi and say I'd say something really similar to that, because that's the type of humor and talk I do. Even in this situation, Keiichi and I joke around and laugh. Now I know. I know why Shion fell in love with him. He is different from Satoshi, but he is a good guy. I probably won't keep these promises because I'm a demon. That can't be helped. Keiichi smiles, then closes his eyes. Kei-chan, I might be able to keep the 3rd promise. Huh? The first one, sparing Shion, that's not possible. The demon will kill her. That's already a certainty, so please forget that. I rub Keiichi's chin. And the second one, to give back this body to Mion. This isn't possible either. Mion will never return after today. If you ever see me after today, that's only the guise. It's the demon in disguise. No, you're Mion. Don't say you won't return. That's just too sad. Can you hear that sound? I've been hearing a sound. I know what that sound is. Bang. Bang. A dull sound is repeating in a irregular rhythm. The sound goes together with a light tremor. People are trying to force the iron door to the underground shrine storage. Rena must have called Oishi. I thought she was empty-handed, but I should have known that she was actually smart like that. I concur. Really? I wonder how much Keiichi knows about Rena. Ryugu Rena. I won this time. Rena couldn't figure out who I was until the end. Or maybe she did. Rena didn't seem confused about whether I was Mion or Shion. I think Rena could tell Mion and Shion apart by her sense of smell. She did it all the time. No way. I'm overestimating her. I bring out my stun gun so Keiichi can see the sparks. I don't think you've seen this before. This is a real stun gun. It's modified to have more power than a legal one. That's what you used on me a while ago, huh? It's not a kid's toy, you know. You're right. Bang. They must have broken the first door. The path is complicated, but there's no other door except for the one into this torture room. I won't kill you, but I need you to stay quiet for now. Oishi will come get you soon. So hang in there for a bit. Keiichi bites down and smiles bitterly. I hesitate a little, so there is a pause. Keiichi opens his eyes to see what's going on. I'm sorry. I disgraced Mion. As I promised before I got in here, my opinion of you won't change no matter what happens. Forget about me. Even if you see me somewhere after today, don't get near. Because it's the demon haunting me. Zap. Keiichi falls unconscious. I lock the torture room door. I lock the door to the huge cave too. That should give me some time. Shion, come out. I open the grate and tell Shion to come out. Shion is crying. You asked me to let Kei-chan go, so I did. He's out because of the stun gun. The police should be here soon, so he'll be free. Thank you. Thank you. You still have to do something else. Shion has to escape from here. I take Shion to the cell with the hidden well. Before that, I'll give Mion back to you. Huh? Take those clothes off. We're switching again. Here, the rubber band for your hair. Shion doesn't know what's going on, but she changes her clothes as I ordered her. I give her the flashlight, she hangs it on her neck. You go first. Find the hidden escape route on the bottom of the well. The light from the flashlight isn't enough to light the well. Nobody in their right mind would want to go down this well. But Shion obeys and timidly climbs down the ladder. When her body is completely below the rim of the well, I bring out my stun gun and put it to Mion's head. Oh. Stop it. No. Shion notices. Sis, I didn't kill Kei-chan, just as you wanted. You told me I could kill you instead, right? I'm gonna keep our promise. Oh, God. Oh! Shion's hands and feet are on the unstable ladder, so there's no way she can protect herself. She's in a critical situation. You who look like Mion fall into the bottom of the well and die. I look like Shion. Kei-chan will testify I'm the victim. I'll wait for the police to get here in the cell. I'm sure they'll find out the truth from fingerprints. But by the time they get that far, I'll be somewhere else hiding. I'm pretty good, huh? Are you killing me out of revenge for Satoshi? If you know that much, you should be ready. Go apologize to Satoshi at the bottom of the well. Fuck you. Sis, Satoshi isn't at the bottom of this well. Huh? Didn't you say the bodies get dumped here? I said that if he was killed at the Sonozaki house, he should be here. What are you telling me now? Can't you be a little clearer? I also like Satoshi. No, you did. I don't think she likes him that much. I really don't. Yeah, I'm sure. I liked him. I was very sad when Satoshi disappeared, so I looked into things. And? I interrogated Grandma. I thought about strangling her. Then she told me. She said she was only telling me as the next leader, so I had to keep it a secret. What she said was something hard to believe. Grandma said to Shion, the Sonozaki family had nothing to do with the disappearance of Satoshi. Shion couldn't understand, so she asked again. The Sonozaki family had a big influence in the Dark World because of Dad's ties. In fact, they used some illegal measures during the dam conflict. Therefore, people just assumed the Sonozaki family pulled the strings when the dam construction incident took place. Even Grandma laughed meaningfully and said suspicious things, so everybody believed she was the mastermind. But it was all a performance. It was a hoax by the Sonozaki leader. It was just a bluff to the Sonozaki family. They took credit for the incidents to make it look like they were pulling the strings. With the influence they already had, this bluff was very believable. Therefore, people thought of the Sonozaki family as a family that had connections to the dark side, and they were capable of coming up with any type of conspiracy. People have believed that since the dam conflict, Oryu had just smiled at the things she had nothing to do with, as if she was pulling the strings. When the relatives saw that, they became fearful of Oryu's power. When the dam construction site manager was killed, Oryu smiled meaningfully. When the relatives saw that, they assumed Oryu was behind it. When the Hojo couple fell off the cliff, she smiled. When the Furude couple died violently, when Satoshi's aunt died and Satoshi disappeared, Grandma just smiled meaningfully. Everyone believed the Sonozaki family was behind all those incidences. Oh my god. That's a lie. Are you trying to tell me the Sonozaki family had nothing to do with that incident? How can I believe that? I don't think Grandma would lie. Especially about Satoshi's disappearance. She said she knew nothing about it. Because Grandma approved of the relationship between Satoshi and you, remember? You ripped your nails so she would forget everything. No, that's a lie. Don't try to fool me. Then who made Satoshi disappear? Who? That? I don't know. But it wasn't the Sonozaki family, not Grandma. You know the curse system, right? Grandma didn't need to give the command for Satoshi to be attacked. All she had to do was to be concerned, and then somebody else took care of it. That was the system. Shion can't say anything. Even if Grandma had forgiven him personally, as long as he was the object of the curse, the executioner would follow him. Grandma told me that she had tried to find out who was actually behind this curse of Oyashiro-sama for a long time. But she couldn't find anyone. Everyone believed it was someone in the village, but she couldn't find anyone. She couldn't find anyone? Then why did the curse take place every year? Now I'm really confused. That was strange, huh? But there wasn't anybody. There really wasn't. I told you that Furude Rika tried to attack me earlier with the syringe, right? How do you explain that? She wasn't just acting out of desperation like a cornered rat. She came over to my house and attacked me with a bottle of pepper spray and a syringe. I bet Tometake was killed with the same stuff. That? I don't know. I can't believe Rika would do something like that. I actually saw how she died, but I can't believe it. That wasn't even close to a normal way to die. I don't think Shion and Grandma are lying. That means Grandma wasn't in as much control as we thought she was. I still think Irai's behind it. Now the fact that it's at the Sonozaki family is not, that puts more credence in the fact that Irai might be behind it. Because again, there's no way she can get a syringe without, there's no logical way she could get a syringe without going to a clinic. And what's at a clinic who can easily make drugs? Irai. She didn't know anything about that scary drug, or if the Furude family was the one executing the curse. If the Sonozaki family had nothing to do with it, then who made the series of mysterious death incidences possible? Fucking Rika's behind it all. That would be fucked up. Was it just a coincidence that something happened 5 years in a row on the night of Watanagashi? That's impossible. A human must have made it happen. And took place somewhere in the Sonozaki family didn't know about. The Kimiyoshi family didn't know anything. Kimiyoshi believed the Sonozaki family was behind it. Was it the Furude family? Rika's behavior and elderly people who believed her blindly. Did some kind of power exist around the Furude family that created the curse? Other than fucking Irai, that's the only other option at this point. Besides my really off-the-wall theory of Rena, and that's gonna take a lot to get done. No way. The Furude couple died of the curse. How could a little girl like Rika possess a power stronger than that of the Sonozaki family? No way, that's just impossible. In other words, I've killed all the leaders of the three families, and now I'm trying to end this whole thing. All as a result of a misunderstanding about the dark secret at Hinamizawa village. And what about my revenge? Did I kill all the wrong people? People who had nothing to do with Satoshi's disappearance? Probably. That's good, Shion. You're still trying to turn the tables on me, huh? One, please, believe me. I'm not your enemy. I really am not. Please, believe me, One. Shion begs with tears in her eyes. Oh, stop it. Oh my god. That would have affected me if I was still Shion's sister. But I don't feel anything now. Because I'm a demon. I'm done once I kill Shion. I've already decided. If I don't finish it up, what is my existence for? What about the life I devoted to revenge for Satoshi? How dare she tell me all this nonsense to confuse me at the very end? She's telling the truth, I guarantee it. 100%. If what she said was the truth, then what I've done wasn't revenge. It was just the curse of the 5th year. Shion, if you're truly innocent, you can go to heaven. Apologize to Satoshi for me. Fuck me. Oh, man. On it. I don't know why I subject myself to this kind of mental and emotional torture in 76-degree rooms at 5 a.m. on a Friday, because I am recording this as of Friday at this point. Well, actually, technically, it's Saturday now. Oh, God. This is so hard to read. Ugh, her death always hits me the hardest, though. Every time. A bluish-white spark lights the darkness, and Shion disappears into the dark well. Please apologize to Satoshi in heaven. I can't go to heaven, so I can't apologize to him. Instead, I'm going deep into hell. Jumping into this well would be too easy to atone for what I've done. Until I find a perfect way to end my life, I'm going to live awkwardly. Fuck. Can we get to happy fun times already? Can this chapter just end? 199. Oh, it's the fucking her notebook's gonna end at like 200 then. Fuck, I was going 250. God. Sonozaki Shion's last confession is dubious. Did Grandma convince her that the Sonozaki family had nothing to do with it? Or is that true? I proved that the curse couldn't be explained just by the involvement of the family in my own research. So my notes were all bogus from the beginning. Those 200 pages are full of bullshit. I thought of burning this notebook, but I won't do it. This notebook proves my guilt. I won't distort the facts, so I won't burn it. After all, my life was only a notebook long. I wonder if anybody will read this. If somebody does, please let me learn something from my stupidity. The series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa, dubbed Oyashiro-sama's curse. If you're reading this, please find the truth. That's my only wish. June, the 58th year of the Showa era, Sonozaki Mion. Damn. I don't know what to believe anymore. Honestly. I don't know what to believe. I want to believe that people are behind it. It's so much easier to take that, but at this rate it seems supernatural, but I just can't accept that. I can't accept that it's supernatural. The truth. This is supposed to be the fucking answer arc. How am I supposed to learn anything? This has not cleared up anything other than that Sonozaki family is not behind it, which makes it even more complicated. Oh my god. Because that was like, I had that at like it's 80 or 89% probability that they're behind it, obviously. It was pointing, all things pointed to that. It was obvious. Now my best lead is that Irei's behind it. Which, I don't put a lot of fucking faith into that at this point. The only evidence I have is that he has a syringe. The first chapter they said they're calling Irei to come over, the doctor. And I'm pretty sure they also refer to him as director in this chapter. I'm pretty sure. I might have just misread that as instead of doctor, though, because I can't fucking read for shit. That's my best lead. And that there's, the fucking weird drugs and syringe. Other than that, the Furude family. Which I put that under Irei, because it's fucking Rika. There's no way she would kill her fucking parents. Even though her mother's terrible, I don't think she hated her father. I don't think she would kill Sato or demon away Satoshi either. Or at least want that, because Satoko wouldn't be happy at that point. And she wants Satoko to be happy, so I mean, that doesn't make sense either. This whole thing's fucked up. Either way. And I'm just... God, I feel so bad for Shion. Fuck Mion. Fuck her. I hate her at this point. Shion is just... Oh, God, I feel so bad for her. I mean, Mion lost all empathy that she had going. Yeah, she had her birthrights taken from her. She had her identity taken from her, but just the way she went about everything. It's terrible. What she did to her... Oh, God, at the end, that started even tearing me up. Oh my god. Another small part of me died today. I'm dying everywhere at this rate. Just more and more pieces of me die. Every day. I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up because I'm fucking dying. One from heat and just emotional abuse, and oh my god. I don't understand what's going on. God, I want to get to the end of this just so I can understand what's happening. Though I just want this chapter to be done so I can start the next one, so I can have happy fun times again. Because that's what I really miss in this game. Already. Like, they do such a great job. And this writing is the best I've probably ever read in a game. Or a visual novel. It's just... the level of detail in character development is unparalleled to anything I've ever experienced. It's ridiculous. It is definitely great. And I can't wait till I unravel all of the mysteries with it. I want more focus on Shion though now at this point. I want more of her. Give me more. Watanagashi was great. That's not enough. I need more. It's been a while since then. I want to focus on her. Why can't she... oh, I hope she's a main character at one point. Oh, if she was, that would make me the happiest person in the world. I would be on cloud 9. That would be my new favorite chapter no matter what happened at that point. New favorite. But I would say... had it not been for the really fucked up and depraved parts of this game... it's not even over. It could get worse at this point. I don't even know. Oh, she has to still stab Keiichi at the end, too. Because, you know, that still happens in this thing. Oh, God. So, yeah, there's still some fucked up shit that happens. Hope it doesn't describe that, because I didn't like that. Oh, yeah, he was giving the doll to her, and that was... fuck you, Keiichi. Or at least was going to. Should have done that at the beginning. But... I was gonna say this would rival, and it had not had the fucked up stuff in it. This would have rivaled my favorite of Watanagashi. So it's only natural that the answer arc would easily rival it. With all the fucked up shit though, it doesn't even come close to comparing. Oh god, I want to just rewrite in Watanagashi and make it a happy story. He gives it to Mion. Or Mion at that point. Shion and original Shion. They live, like, everyone can have happy times. The curse happens, they just like, the curse happens. Keiichi and Shion end up, like, moving into a new village. Just leave, go to Tokyo together, just say, fuck this village. We're gonna be happy together. That would be the perfect ending. That would be perfect. Or she just finds someone smarter than Keiichi and it starts a relationship with him. That would be even better. I just want her to be happy at this point. She's been killed in every single one of them. She's died. The first one, she got her head beaten in. Which, I want to wonder if that... what if that's actually Mion, though? Not actually Shion. Like, you know, who knows who that is? It could have been... they could have switched places at that point. Still gets her head fucking crushed. That sucks. God, it's been a while since that's happened, actually. Second one, this one, she falls to her death, which is terrible, as her sister stares at her from above. Which, that's even more fucked up. Like, just the semblance of that, or symbolicism, of her being on a higher ground than her, that she's acting superior even in that moment, whether it was written in that way or not, it definitely gives that illusion that Mion was at a higher ground than Shion at that point. And thus, you know, kind of just pushes her off in a sense. Which is fucked up in that sense. I keep saying sense in a while. God, I need to stop saying that. Which is really fucked up. Though I could just be overanalyzing that scene and just harping on Mion as a character. And how she's fucked up. And how she is... lost everything that had been going good for her. Like, through the midway point of this series, like, chapter, I was like, damn, I might come away and thinking that she's actually a decent character. I'm liking some of their aspects. I like her inner monologue. She's witty. She's intelligent. And then everything bad happened. Then everything went to shit. Oh god. Anyways, I'm gonna start wrapping it up here. I'm tired of shit. I'm emotionally drained at this point. I'm tired. I'm tired emotionally. Physically tired? Yeah, kind of. I could probably go for another 2 hours if I wasn't emotionally drained. That's what's the worst. Because I don't know how you could even want to write this. I would just be in like constant tears while writing it. Or he just has no emotions at all while writing it. It's like, I'm a fucked up individual. I'm going to keep writing. Like, he's such a great writer, though. Oh my god. Props to him. I would love to sit down and just have like a great interview with him. Talk to him, his inspirations, all that stuff. I would love to have an interview with him. Like, that would be goal number 2. Because goal number 1 is going to the village that's based off of it. Off this novel. That would be... I would love to go there. Just to see, like, the actual, like, area around it. Because that would be fun. That would be a nice... That would be, like, goal number 1 to do with the series. Bucket list number 1 of anything related to Higurashi. Going to their village. And seeing what it's like. Seeing how it's similar, seeing how it's different. Even though I don't know how it's similar. I've only seen stills of it. So I can only assume it looks the same. Or at least similar. I mean, I think that would be interesting. One day just move out there. I'm gonna live out here. Because why not? This is nothing bad can happen, right? Right. Yeah, I won't be demoned away because I'm an outsider. That would be interesting. I would document that. Just have like a year-long documentary leading up to like Watanagashi Day. And saying, hey, hopefully I don't die today. That would be funny. That would be interesting. Not funny. If I got demoned away, that wouldn't be funny. That would be fucked up. No, but he's such a great writer. He can really develop characters really well. I've never been this attached to a character before, honestly. Yeah, I'll say group of characters. Just so it doesn't seem like I'm excluding people, but everyone watching this knows who I'm talking about. Everyone. I've actually never been this attached to a character before. And it's crazy. Because usually people talk about, oh, characters are so relatable. I've had issues forming bonds with characters before. Like they say, it's so easy to form a bond with. But this is the one that I would say it was almost instantly. That there was just like this thing, like, she's awesome. She is an awesome character. I love her character. I want to know more about her character. It was almost instantaneous in my mind. Whether that showed or not, I don't know. But anyways, now I'm starting to ramble. Thank you guys for watching. It does mean a lot. It means the world to me that anyone who watches this. It definitely brightens my day. Make sure to leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about it, what you didn't. Actually, the series isn't over, so let's save that for later. Save those comments for later. You know, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I love seeing those numbers go up because nothing actually makes me happier than that. Right next to the people who enjoy. If you enjoy the video, that's the best thing I can ask for. Any extra is the liking, commenting, and the subscribing. That's the extra. Watching it and getting it to this point and just even being satisfied, that's enough for me. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and have a great day. I am going to go to sleep and probably die of heat stroke. But also die of emotional distress as well because, oh god, I need to just watch a bunch of happiness at this point. Just go back to Watanagashi and just go over all of the Mion lines. Make me happy again.